Louise. Your boy's on the road again. You know what I'm saying? Your boy on the road. Been on the road for like a few hours, I'd say. Like 2 hours. I'll turn this. It's been getting cold ever since the rain came by. It's like, dang. Was that a cold front or something? Yeah, it was like, I don't know, like 80 degrees, 70 or 80 degrees yesterday morning. And the rain comes and it's like 50 or 40. You're like, bro, what? That's weather, man. Always be getting randomly cold or whatever. Yeah. Welcome to the live stream. Hello, your boy on the road again. I see some, your boy, Texas, seeing cows and trailers and tractors and whatnot. Normal thing, if you're a Texan. Crazy. Not really. Yeah. Really excited for Superman Legacy. The movie's going to be a good movie. Noticed that they had some characters, some characters from All-Star Superman in the trailer. I mean, if you consider the robots characters, but I do feel that All-Star Superman may be what's the focus in Superman Legacy. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, they have Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, Metamorpho, all these great characters in the movie and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. I've been looking forward to some more Superman books. Might have to check on Bedrock City Comics. If you live in the Houston area, you should check it out. Yeah, it's they have so many locations. They also have a website that tells you, they have like their inventory, what they have in store and everything. Every single time I ask, hey, do you have such and such? And they'll just tell you about their website. They make sure they will tell you about their website. Yeah, because they have a lot of great comic books on there, a lot of great back issues. Yeah, but they do have some Golden Age on there. Last time I checked. Hello, welcome to the live stream. How's it going? Yeah, so a lot of comic books on their website and everything. So, but other than that, like Superman, they have Action Comics and regular. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream, you guys. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. If it's not Sunday, happy Monday in your area. But no, yeah. So, I've been looking into the Superman books. I was offered $40 for Superman issue 199. And so the condition on it is okay. Everything's attached. There's freaking there's creases on there. I mean, it feels like if there was like freaking tears or whatever, or it feels like huge tears, they'll be selling less than $40. But if it was like dang near perfect, it would be like more than 100. Yeah. But no, yeah, Deadpool's a great character. I met Rob Liefeld, great creator. I have his second appearance, great stuff. So yeah. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I have his second and third appearance. So yeah. But no, yeah, Deadpool's a great character. He's a good character. Okay, he's a good character. Yeah. So yeah, can I send you money? No one has ever sent me. No one has ever tipped me. No one. So yeah. But yeah, like ever since I started doing the live streams or whatever, I was just like, okay, let me just go ahead and turn it on. But no, yeah, I just leave it on. So yeah, with Superman and everything, I think his name is David Corenswet or something like that. He is a great. He's a good actor. what I've seen, he was in the movie Twister. And the movie Twister, I used to watch Twister a lot. Well, yeah, when I was a kid. And when I was a kid, yeah, Twister was like, I had like a thing. I'm not saying a thing about tornadoes, but it was just when I was just an interesting child. I'll say that. But yeah, it was the older Twister. It was good, and with the actor and everything, I haven't seen him in any other films though. But I do think he'll be a good Superman. Let me get some water. Oh, the water's good. That's what happens when you talk a lot. Barely talking. Yeah, but I try to like not drink as much water as possible, so I don't have to stop. You know how that goes. You start drinking a lot, and you're like, oh, I have to stop, and it takes you longer to get to your destination. So yeah, but not other than that, yeah, I do think that there, of course, they introduce like the Fortress of Solitude and all that stuff in the movie, and it actually looks really amazing. Like it looks insane. Looks really good. And I do think they're gonna of course have crypto more present in the movie and everything, because the past few movies I don't recall crypto being in the movies. It's gonna be very different. Great. Yeah, and the dog, they really try to of course make it different with like the dog and everything. So because usually crypto is like a much bigger dog, but this crypto, he's much smaller. He's much smaller, and his fur is kind of like very curly and everything. So I'm really excited to see that as well. Yeah, and also the other characters. Batman vs Superman was I'm not gonna lie, it was an interesting movie. Like a lot happened. I think the best part of the movie maybe was like him fighting Batman. Everything else that happened in the movie, it was a little weird, because Batman was I think Batman was killing people in the movie, and Batman doesn't kill people, and it kind of makes you think like, okay, Batman, like you're killing people, and they don't really say anything about it. So you're just like, okay, well, I guess so. Yeah, and I don't think that's something that a lot of people really mentioned about the movie, and I think that's why the Rotten Tomatoes score was also really low. The fact that things were a little bit all over the place. So it was weird. It was kind of weird. Doomsday. I think it was Doomsday. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was Doomsday. There was just so much stuff going on in that movie, and I believe Justice League came out right after that. Right after that movie, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I think Justice League did come out right after that movie. I think Zack Snyder is a good director. To me, he is a really good director. Some people have certain things to say about him and whatnot, but I think he's really good. The Watchmen, that was a good movie. Watchmen was really good, and I think it was directed by Zack Snyder. So, yeah, it's that movie. And the crazy fact is that movie came out years ago. I remember, I think I was like in, I don't know, middle school or high school. I don't know. I was young. I was very young and little. So when that movie came out, I have the book. I don't have any comic books of the Watchmen. I thought about it. The Watchmen is very. I believe it's an underrated film, like story, to begin with. So yeah, I just have the book, not the comic books, if you know what I mean. So yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy. And the movie. Yeah, the movie was good. I was in middle school seeing stuff like that. Yeah. But anywho, I haven't seen the Crisis on Infinite Earths show where it's like live action. I believe they have. Excuse me. I do believe they have the animated series and everything, and I think I should watch that after I finish reading Crisis on Infinite Earths. I still on issue 8, where it has like Flash on the cover. So yeah, and it's like I started it, but I didn't really finish the issue. Yeah, because I think Psycho Pirate or the Flash dies in the book. I don't know. You know, you hear a lot of stuff about that stuff. So yeah, crazy stuff. I don't know. So the next con I do plan on going to is Comic Palooza. That's not the first big con I've been to. I have been to the Bedrock City Comic Con, and Jim Lee was there. That was a big deal. That was really neat. Met a lot of people there. It was really fun. If you haven't been to a Comic Con and you're a comic book collector, I would advise you to go. The experience is very neat. It was very fun. But Comic Palooza is a much bigger Comic Con than Bedrock City. So I'm gonna look into that. I think it's in May or June, one of them. So it's coming. It's coming soon. So I do really look forward to that, and I think it's gonna be a big deal. I need to do some more research in terms of like who's all gonna be there and everything. So yeah, we'll see. So hopefully they have some good deals on comic books there. Yeah, because when I went to the Bedrock City Comic Con, they had signed CGC books for not that bad of a price. Like, for real. Like, I saw a signed, like, The Boys, first appearance, signed CGC. I think it was like an 8.0, and I think they're selling for $80. That's not bad. For a signed book, first appearance, for an 8.0, that's not bad. So, I'm gonna look forward to it. I really am. I don't know if I'm gonna be, fitted. You know what I'm saying? I might have this, the Clark Kent fit again with the cape. I don't know, some goofy stuff. Yeah, but it's all about having fun, and we're gonna see about it. It's gonna be exciting. So, yeah, I think the con is going to be, I think it's going to be in the George R.R. Brown Center, the convention center, the little cruise ship in downtown Houston. I think it's going to be a big deal. Of course, I'm going to start saving some money for that. That's going to be a huge event. But no, yeah, I got to look back into it. Yeah, comic books, man. It's been crazy. So yeah, but I'm still thinking about that Superman issue 199. That's not bad, man. It's not bad for a big book like that. That's not bad. Yeah, it's a neat cover. It's a really neat cover. I don't know if I should get it pressed. If I do get it, I don't know if that'll help with the creases or anything like that. It is a Silver Age. No, I think it is a Silver Age book. It's going to take some time for that book to come in. I would say my favorite comic. I would say, as of right now, I'm going to go with X-Men God Loves, Man Kills. So far. I'll be all over the place. That's the one I come up with the top of my head at this moment. Infinity Gauntlet is good. But X-Men God Loves, Man Kills is really, it's pretty good. On the DC side, Final Crisis is freaking insane. Love that book, man. I read that book twice. I read that book twice, and I read Infinity Gauntlet twice as well. But Final Crisis was such a huge deal for me. I remember reading the hardback. I read the hardback some time ago. That book was just insane, you know, and it was just crazy how in between the pages in the paperback book, like because I have the paperback, they would have art of one of the heroes of the Justice League, and they made them look so heroic, like the type of art you just like. This is crazy, man. They make this book so intense. Like everything about the book was just crazy. So, yeah, I look forward to collecting some more DC stuff. The DC universe is very, very beautiful. It's beautiful. It's just so much stuff going on, and yeah, really look into it. I was thinking about the Man of Tomorrow. What's called What Happened to the Man of Tomorrow, and let me see. I need to finish All-Star Superman. I have the paperback book, but the issues, I only have a few issues of All-Star Superman, and that I think that's like the second best version of Superman there is. That book is it's good so far. I've been kind of all over the place. I did get into DC subscription for reading books. I did read Action Comics 2 the other day, and I think I'm on 3 right now. I've already read 1 like last year. 1, you know, of course, typical. The art and everything, I think it's Joe Suster. The Joe Suster art is so like it's so good. Like you can tell it looks old, but the thing is, when you read the book digitally, you're just like, you can tell it's old, but the color, like the inks and the coloring it's like clean. It's very clean. It looks very good. Like when you think of comics, you think of like that type of, like if you think of comics, you're not into comic books, the type of art you're going to probably think about is similar to Action Comics, like Golden Age Action Comics. No, I don't have the book. Like I said, I just read it digitally. Big deal. Crazy book. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to starting from there, you know. It's a lot to read. It is a lot to read. The older books, the dialogue gets a little heavy. It does, compared to like the modern books, where they barely have a few words per page. Literally a few words, few sentences per page, compared to like the Golden and the Silver Age books. Yeah, so it's really neat, you know, reading that stuff. Okay, so that usually depends, because it depends where they want to start. Like, do they want to start from the beginning, or they just want to read something good? On the DC side, if you want to read something that's good, that'll blow your mind, like I said, Final Crisis. If you want to read something, let me see, I'm thinking something that is, yeah, Final Crisis and Marvel. I'm gonna have to go with Giant Size X-Men 1. I think that's a good one. When they introduced the new members of the X-Men, that's pretty fun to read. How they, you know, became a part of the X-Men. Let me see. And if you look forward to like something that's like that'll make you feel some type of way, or something that's just like, man, this is like, I'm not saying like cry or anything like that, or something that'll just make you feel like, wow, this was, you know, it's touching to read. The Boy Who Collected Spider-Man. That was a good book to read. That was a good comic to read. It really made you feel like it was good. It was very good. Yeah, the boy who collects Spider-Man. Let me see. I'm thinking. Secret Wars is good. I read Secret Wars. Let me see. I'm thinking. Because I read a lot of books. I'm thinking if you want to read like something, that's kind of more so ahead, like Doom War. I did talk about Doom War yesterday. Doom War was good. Let me see. If you want to read something fun, it's something that's just fun to read, you would have to read. She-Hulk is fun to read. She-Hulk is pretty fun to read. Let me see. Yeah, She-Hulk is fun to read. I'm thinking. Something that's crazy. Freaking the Age of Ultron, like Avengers Age of Ultron. That was big. That was big. Let me see. Yeah, but I'm looking into like the Man of Steel and all that stuff. John Byrne's Superman. That was pretty neat to read. Those are pretty good. John Byrne's Superman, pretty neat to read. But I do think All Star Superman is really good. It's really nice book to read. Really fun. I'll say it's fun. It's funny too how they put things together as well. But then also there's times where it makes you feel some type of way as well. The Dark Knight Returns. To me, The Dark Knight Returns and The Killing Joke. Yeah, those are good books. The Killing Joke was insane. That was dang. That book was. That's a very that book. It was interesting. I would say that. Yeah. The Killing Joke, The Dark Knight Returns. Batman. I don't want to spoil it or anything like that. But in the Final Crisis, Batman does play a big part in that book. Batman really does play a big part in that book. Yeah, so it's just like, whoa. Like, it's insane. I need to get into like I was thinking about like the Death in the Family or Jason Todd. I was looking into that. Let me see. I haven't read issue. I have Batman 251, but it's graded. I haven't read it though, but I should read it. Yeah, that Batman. Oh man, just having that book, having that. So to me, having that book as a collector, it makes me feel special. Because that book, you see that art everywhere. Like you can show somebody that who likes Batman. I'm pretty sure they've seen the art where they have, where Joker is holding Batman in the card and everything. Like that book is just beautiful, man. And the grade I have it in is nice, like a 3.5. Like it looks better than a 9.8. Like the color, like there's some discolor. It's not perfect or anything like that, but it just looks good. When people they talk about vintage books and they want like the best condition. It looks like it's brand new, like it was like reprinted or something like that, and it's valuable. Okay, yeah, I get it and stuff, but when you have the old book and you see that, you're just like, man, this looks good. This looks really good. Like you can see that you can already tell. It's like, yeah, this is an old book, and it's encased in a CGC 3.5. I should read the book, and that's what I'm probably gonna do that today. Yeah, ever since. Too many to count, to be honest. I wish I could tell you how many books I've read. I've read so many books, so many comic books, so many series. Daughters of the Dragon, Marvel Daughters of the Dragon, some John Byrne Superman. Let me see. I've read Secret Wars. I've read Avengers Age of Ultron. Of course, Doom War. Let me see. Of course, Killing Joke. I read Mark Waid, Daredevil. Let me see. So many books. Of course, Infinity Gauntlet and Final Crisis. I'm in the middle of reading Crisis on Infinite Earths. A few action comics. Yeah, of course, The Dark Knight Returns. I've read Frank Miller Wolverine. Let me see. So many books. Heroes for Hire. Yeah, Heroes for Hire. Let me see. So many books, man. I think I've read some. I read Spider-Man Team Up, Daughters of the Dragon. That's a good book right there. Huge Misty Knight fan. The DC side, yeah, I am slacking on the DC side. Yeah, but I'm looking into it. Yeah, yes, I have watched One Piece. My brother, he's a huge One Piece fan. He loves One Piece. My hair, oh no. Yeah, I guess it's the wind or something like that. Your boy need a haircut. But no, yeah, One Piece. I have seen it. I only seen like only bits and parts of it. I hear a lot that of course it's a great anime. I've seen some fight scenes that blow your mind and everything that blew my mind. Like it's a great anime. But no, I haven't seen every single episode or anything like that. I'm not up to date or anything. Yeah. So, but no, yeah, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. Huge Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Daima, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. I read the manga. Yeah, I already finished the manga and everything, like for Dragon Ball. Yeah, Dragon Ball's great. So, Dragon Ball and what's the name? What's Attack on Titan's a great. I finished Attack on Titan. That was a big deal. Yeah, great stuff. Yeah. So I still am watching Superman the animated series. I've been looking into that. My Adventures of Superman was really good. Once again, I should watch the movies as well, the older movies. I was really excited that I got HBO. I got HBO Max, and to be very honest with you, comparing them to Disney Plus, it's not too bad. It's not too compared to the Disney Plus. Yeah, HBO Max, I feel like they have a lot of great stuff on there. A lot of great stuff. Disney Plus, it's just like, of course I've seen like all the Marvel movies and almost all the Marvel TV shows. But the thing is that in HBO Max, they really have it all, man. And the commercial breaks aren't too bad. It's really fun to watch. And just seeing TV shows that you used to watch when you were a kid and everything on there, like, yeah, love this. HBO Max is it. I really enjoy it. So yeah, I've been looking into that. My wife, she does have Crunchyroll, so she watches a lot of anime on there. A ton of anime. Yeah, and she watches like Solo Leveling and all that stuff. Have you read? No. You should enlighten me about that. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, Dr. Stone, I've never heard. I think I have heard of Dr. Stone. I may be wrong. You probably have to describe the character. Yeah, because there's so many characters, and I don't know if it's DC or if it's like indie or anything like that, or Marvel. But that sounds very interesting, Dr. Stone. I've been looking into a lot of comic books. Dr. Stone. I've been learning about what's the name? Dr. Midnight. I think it's Dr. Midnight. I don't know. Yeah. But Dr. Stone. I haven't heard that much about Dr. Stone. Yeah, I was also looking into like All-Star Comics. seeing if I get look into the first appearance of Power Girl. There's a lot of DC books out there that are cheap for first appearances. Dr. Stone is an anime. You know what? I'm gonna ask my wife about Dr. Stone. That's what I'm gonna ask about. Have you seen Dr. Stone, or have you read Dr. Stone? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard about Dr. Stone. Sounds where everyone in the world turns into stone. I haven't heard about that. I should check it out since you mentioned it. That's crazy though. Yeah, anime's really been I'm gonna be very honest with you. Anime has been prevailing. They've been victorious in terms of manga sales and viewership and everything. Because you go to Barnes and Noble. Yes, I've watched Death Note before. Yes, yeah, I have watched Death Note before. The thing is about manga and all that stuff. You go to Barnes and Noble, there's a whole manga section, and when you go there and you see that manga section, people are there, and then when you go on the opposite side, the graphic novel section, there's two bookcases. One bookcase, two bookshelves. One bookshelf is Marvel, and the other bookshelf is DC. Or if you get lucky, there's 4 bookshelves. There's indie, Marvel, DC, and another, I don't know, some more indie. But on the other side, it's a whole entire freaking aisle of manga. You're just like, oh my gosh, Marvel, DC, hell. Yeah. But the thing is that the books are selling. The manga books are selling. And it is considered comics. It is. And, of course, it's all things comics. So it's just for me as a Marvel and DC fan, I was like, okay, guys, we gotta pick it up. We like the competition. We just of course want more sales and everything. But no, yeah, I've seen Death Note. Death Note's crazy, man. It's a crazy anime. Yeah, I think a really good anime that nobody talks that much about. I forgot the name of it. The name was Summertime something. I don't know, but it was so good. I was like, wow, this anime is crazy, man. It was a Summertime rendering. I don't know, man. I forgot the name of the. I might be saying it all types of wrong, but that anime was good. That was a really good anime. My wife and I ran into that one anime on Netflix called Sakamoto Days. It's pretty funny. I like it. Have you ever watched it? Yeah, I watched plenty of anime. Yeah. Sakamoto Days is pretty crazy. What do you think is really overrated? I think the most overrated anime is probably, as much as I love Dragon Ball, it's overrated. It's good. It is good. It's good. But Dragon Ball is something that's all over the place. Yeah, Dragon Ball, that's the first thing that people will talk about. But it's good though. Sometimes I feel like there's no overrated anime, because Attack on Titan was crazy. That was crazy. And you know what? Speaking of anime, I really loved how I think it's called Studio. I don't know what studio it was. Studio Micro. I don't know what studio it is, but they really made Superman, My Adventures of Superman, in an anime format, anime art, and actually that was pretty intelligent for them to do, because it was a really good show. We love Superman. I love Superman. I like anime as well. So yeah. Have you watched Jujutsu Kaisen? No, I have not, but I've heard how crazy it is. So my wife, she finished Jujutsu Kaisen. She's a bigger anime watcher than I am. I'm pretty sure she's at home watching anime right now. So no, yeah, she's a huge anime fan. Yeah, yeah, but I hear how crazy that show is. I hear how like massively crazy Jujutsu Kaisen is. Yeah, your boy, as you can see, your boy is slacking on the anime. Your boy's been watching what's it called? Superman the animated series, X-Men the animated series, X-Men '97, everything. I wish I'd been to Japan. I would love to go to Japan. Always wanted to go to Japan. Japan is a, I would say Japan is a beautiful place, even though I've never been there. Yeah, because anime is, I know a lot of, my brother's into anime. My brother is like, sometimes my brother talks to me about anime, like I know what it is, and I'm like, dude, I don't, like, as you can see, I'm slacking. Thanks for checking the live stream out. Absolutely, thanks. Yeah, so, no, but, yeah, like, my brother, he would talk to me about anime and everything, and you're just like, what the heck? Like, I've never heard of that. I never heard of that. But one of the best animes, in my opinion, is Naruto Shippuden. That is probably the best, one of the best written anime, or probably the best written anime I've ever seen. Like, it's just crazy. That and Attack on Titan. I think Attack on Titan is the best written anime I've seen.